This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart.
Oh, wow. Look at us podcasting from our actual kind of homes and not in front of a bunch of people.
I know. It's crazy. I still feel very performative right
I know.
now.
Seriously.
I just did therapy over Zoom earlier today, and I had to like dial it down of being like, you're talking to your therapist. You're not performing outright right now. I was like, I'm sorry, Laura. I've just been on the road and I'm exhausted.
Totally. Have you been Zoom therapying, or is this just because you're exhausted?
I was just exhausted. I was like, can we just do it over Zoom? Because otherwise it's like 2 hours of driving there and back in total.
Woof.
Yeah. That I was like, I can't brain that today. Because also, the panic of like traveling and doing shows, my body will register 4 hours of sleep at night and go, that's enough. Now we can wake up in case we didn't set our alarms properly. So even this morning, I woke up after like 4 hours of sleep and
really?
like the residual panic of being like, we got to get ready, got to go to the airport, got to go to the next town. So I'm like, I will probably try to fall asleep right after we record this.
No, go for it, because I came home and I was like, I'm going to be asleep by 9:30,
Yeah.
I landed at like 5.
Yeah.
And for you guys listening, you will hear some live shows, but just so you know, Grace and I did like 3 shows in 3 states in 3 days. So we came home really tired. And I was like, I'm gonna be asleep by 9:30. And then of course, Chip being a sweetheart, like restocked all our booze and groceries and snacks and stuff.
That's
so then
great.
I'm making cocktails and full on. It's like 1 a.m.
I know. I got a text from you last night and I was like, it's a 3-hour difference. I gained some time working back this way.
No, it was like 1 a.m. And at that point I was like, I'm watching something and being like, Chip, go play video games. I want to watch my like my girly shit, right?
Yeah.
He comes to get in bed at 1 and I go, get back out there. Stayed up till, he was like, you made me go play more video games. I stayed up till 2:30.
Yeah.
I stayed in bed till 11. It was incredible.
Yeah, I've been the same way, that I stayed up way too late watching way too much stuff on TikTok, and then woke up this morning in the panic that I had to maybe go somewhere or perform or do something, and then just like haven't been able to settle myself back down.
Well, that's what got me all excited is you taught me how to look up your own name on TikTok for when people hashtag you.
Isn't very, you just literally search your name on TikTok.
I know. I'd never done it before though.
Me
So I
either.
didn't realize there were some people like lip dubbing to like old videos and shit like that. And so I fell down. It wasn't a wormhole. It was like the movie
So sweet.
Tremors. It was just like a full mining cave. It was really fun. But guess what I did today?
I can guess, but I'd love for you to tell me.
I went and got a 90-minute massage from Presley.
You've been telling me that this was in your future the whole time that we were on tour. This was the carrot dangled in front of you for the last 4 days.
Yes, absolutely. And let me just 2 things. One, it was incredible because he found the knots in my back. Like I walked in and I opted for therapeutic instead of just relaxing, which to me meant they were just going to like get in there harder. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I went in there and I was like, I've been on like 10 planes in 2 weeks. And first of all, after I said that, I was like, and don't have COVID. But like,
Yeah, I know. That's the crazy thing to explain to everyone.
but continue touching me. But he found my knots. He drilled in like a jackhammer.
Jealous.
I almost started crying. Like,
Yeah, the trauma points. Yeah. That's what I thought you meant by a therapeutic massage. I was like, did he talk to you about how and why this one particular muscle has been tensed since you were a 13-year-old girl?
like seriously, we both did therapy today because he got in there so bad. And obviously, I know he's probably, just tooting his own horn, but I left and he was like, your posture is different.
That he was like tooting his own horn a little bit.
He tooted. But speaking of toots, I go in there. No, don't worry. I didn't fart on the massage table.
I have something I'll tell you after. Speaking of toots, yeah.
I went in there and he's like, I worked on you before. I was like, yeah, like a month ago. You were great. I can't wait. And then as soon as he was like, well, I'll leave you to it if you want to get under, I immediately realized I wasn't wearing underwear.
Wait, do you have to wait, I don't understand.
Yes,
like,
you wear panties during a massage.
I thought you were meant like a bra situation.
No.
Literal
So
actual underwear. Oh no. Oh no.
So I'm wearing these black spandex biker shorts, right? Because I rinsed off in the shower and I was like, all right, I'm just going to go. Biker shorts, t-shirt, sports bra, let's go. And doesn't matter what I look like. And then he leaves and I'm like, I don't have any fucking underwear.
Oh, no.
I don't. And so what I did is I took these little black spandex shorts and I just like I curled them up and curled them down to like make it to like.
It's like you were doing a mini challenge on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I was tucking. I was doing everything, trying to make it like bulky panties. But then, like, of course, he didn't say anything. He's a professional.
Yeah.
But the whole time in my head, I was going. He thinks I'm wearing those like. Period panties.
That's what I was literally gonna be like. The only kind of thick panties I know about are period panties.
So I'm like relaxing while also being. Yeah, so I don't think he did as much stomach work as normal because he probably thought I had cramps. Like I was just sitting there like, do I say, sorry, I forgot to wear panties? Or does that make it weirder than him going to massage me and getting like a spandex diaper?
God, I'd love to know what he's telling his friends this evening about that experience.
So now I have to go back and get another massage and wear like really cute little lacy
Reset.
thongs just to like get my reputation back.
Oh my God. That is so, I mean, to be fair, I'm sure in his line of work, he has experienced the absolute craziest shenanigans from humans that you can't even imagine.
Look, my only goal from the last time he gave me a massage was to finally get the dregs of my toenail polish off my feet before I went back. Still didn't. So, and that was like a month and a half ago. So like, I'm just sitting there going, they touch a lot grosser people. There's grosser feet than me today. There's someone in actual period panty. Like,
Yep. That's the only way I rationalize every incredibly embarrassing moment that I have in outside of my own home is that someone's done something slightly worse at some point. No, speaking of tooting, this is also how exhausted I am. Is that I picked Goose up from boarding yesterday, and she gets so excited she's home. So she's just like every little piece of bone that she has around, she's just like finding and eating. She just has so much like excitement, and I don't know what those bones did to her body. But taking her on I almost said W as if she's like in the room and I can't say the word walk. Taking her on a
Kool-Aid Man's through the door.
I know. Taking her on a walk today. She farted so loud in the middle of our walk that I was so brain dead. I pointed at her as if someone in the surrounding house was going to accuse me of it. And I just caught myself pointing at her on a completely empty street.
She did it.
It wasn't me. And she'll never be able to explain that she's the one that did that. But it's also it's so overcast in Los Angeles right now, so it just feels like it feels very abandoned, like everyone's just in their homes, so it's like very empty streets. So yeah, I just found myself pointing shamefully at my dog who audibly farted on a walk earlier today. That's where my brain's at.
As you guys listening can tell, we're doing great.
Yeah, we're hanging in.
It's going to be a special episode because we record our podcasts for about 15 minutes or so when we're on stage, and not all of it would make sense to someone listening. Yeah. So instead, we took a couple of the podcasts from this past weekend and kind of like Frankensteined it together so that you don't have to see us to know what's happening. Yeah. And wanted to like share with you guys some of the live stuff because the shows have been so fun.
So fun. On that note, thank you to everyone that's come out to these shows. It's been truly a fever dream, much of a whirlwind, and can't wait to keep on going.
Well, speaking of that, should we announce the thing for the next two shows? We should announce the thing.
Yeah, we're pretty. We're at like 100% that this is happening. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. You guys.
We have a special opener for us in Austin on October 9th, and then in Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo woo! Come on and raise up. Yes, October 13th, and it is none other than the internet super talented 3, 2, 1, John Cozart. We are bad at that. We'll introduce him better on stage. He's joining us. He's gonna do a tight little act up top before we go on, and we're so excited. He wants to try new things.
He's warned us that he has some new material that he's been working on, and I, for one, am just selfishly wanting him to come on the road with us because I want to see what he's doing on stage. I want to watch him. I enjoy him so much. I think he is so freaking creative that I can't, and also just like so wonderfully casually sarcastic that I can't wait to see what he's come up with.
Totally. It's going to be such a delight. Like, John is never on stage, so you guys are really gonna he is like this super talented showman who's also Bigfoot because he's so elusive.
Exactly that. Oh, I can't wait. So Austin, I think, is close to sold out at this point.
Yeah, by the time people are listening to this, it might be sold out. And if it's not, go right now. Charlotte still has a good amount of tickets. And you guys, it's my home state. Like, I've got my sister coming, my mom coming, my college roommates coming, my high school best friend coming. Y'all, don't make me look like a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Like, get your tickets.
Also, it's like the only show we have in like the Southeast region at this point.
We have Nashville, but like, yes.
I guess that's there too. Yeah.
This is the closest to Atlanta and all the other cities that we are not able to come to. So we'll quit plugging, but I was so excited to announce John because that's in like, a week and a half or something.
My God, I know.
Woo!
And now that we've said it, he has to come.
Now he has to come.
He can't bail on us.
No, neither of us can play the ukulele. All right, well, let's get into our live show. The first little bit you're going to hear before we come back on is from our podcast in Minneapolis. I have to tell them this story, Grace.
Yeah, please.
Before we get it.
And remind me, because all of these shows have blended together that I'm like, Minneapolis was, 10 weeks ago? And what happened there? Oh, yes.
So we were doing our show at this great like not-for-profit theater, the Cultural Center.
Cultural Center, yeah.
Fantastic. But what's so fucking funny is that Grace and I, because we've been burned before, like when there's a whole hour before the show starts, that people are coming in and getting drinks and hanging out and whatever. And we're always like, can you please play just like a 2000s pop playlist? Like, or just girly, fun, upbeat, because sometimes you get a sound guy and you're at a rock club and they're like, yes, I'm only playing this one band from 2011. Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're like, can you play something fun? He goes, oh, the sweet sound guy. He goes, oh, we don't really have like Spotify. He said, I don't have an iPod here. And first of all, that in itself was amazing.
Well, before all of this, we have sound cues for our show. And because we had to update one of the sound cues, they had to burn a CD to accommodate our updated sound cue because that's how outdated their system was at this
God
venue.
Bless them. God bless them. They were lovely.
So
I mean,
wonderful.
if I could buy them a new sound system right now, I would.
I know.
But so I was like, can you play some stuff? He goes, I don't have an iPod. I was like, just like Spotify, anything? He goes, no, but hold on, let me see. He goes to a CD tower.
Which is on the wall of the theater.
A mounted CD tower. And he goes, but like we do this sometimes when people want fun music when people are walking in. And he pulls out the CD soundtrack to the film Undercover Brother. And you guys, when I tell you, he was being so earnest when he pulled out the soundtrack to the 2002 satirical spy action blaxploitation film starring Eddie Griffin and who's a Real Housewife, Denise Richards.
Yep. I walked in on this conversation in the middle. I just heard Undercover Brother and Mamrie just looked at me and just like mouth agape. And I could not understand what was actually happening. I have never heard of that movie until that moment.
It's Eddie Griffin, Denise Richards, Dave Chappelle, and Chris Kattan.
Wow.
Wow. The fact that was like our best option, and granted, we figured it out, but like it made me laugh. I laughed so hard. Truly, I felt so bad.
Now I'm so interested in what is actually on that soundtrack.
Well, the thing is, the soundtrack wasn't bad. Like, it was kind of cool stuff, but it just wasn't our vibe. You know what I mean?
It's Snoop Dogg is on the soundtrack. He plays a song called Undercover Funk.
Yeah, I bet that was an original.
Brick House is on the soundtrack.
It's a great soundtrack. I can see why our sound guy would have suggested it. It's just the fact that he pulled out a 19-year-old CD of a soundtrack to a film few people saw.
I learned about it that night. And also, on top of that, he then signed up for a Pandora subscription so that he didn't have to play ads during our
it was great.
Intro music. It was very sweet.
The last thing I'll say on that is I just saw Denise Richards plays Penelope. Oh God, I can't say that name. Penelope Snow, aka the White She-Devil. So it was fantastic.
In Undercover Brother.
In Undercover Brother.
Wow.
Role she was born to play. Okay, so this is from that show. In it, just to give you a little preview, we talk about, I got to Minneapolis actually a day before Grace, so you'll hear about my wild night there. And then how both you and I had kind of weird experiences, shocker, on the way, on the
plane. Yep.
So we'll get right into it. This is our Minneapolis show.
Enjoy. Doesn't seem like the world's against us from getting a good night's sleep this time of year. But don't worry, when you have a Purple mattress, you can sleep cool and comfortable no matter what the world throws at you. And that's because only Purple mattresses have the grid. Its uniquely ventilated design allows air to flow through to help you sleep cool in more ways than one, even if it feels like 1,000 degrees outside. And the grid is amazingly supportive for your back and legs while cushioning your shoulders, neck, and hips. That's essentially your whole body, no matter how you sleep. Unlike memory foam, which remembers everything, the grid bounces back as you move and shift, so you never get that I'm stuck feeling that you can tend to get with memory foam. I also have one of Purple's pillows, which is also innovative with the grid. I have their Purple Harmony pillow, and it sleeps so cool because I tend to be a night sweater. I've learned this in my adult age, which is not very attractive, but this pillow honestly helps so much. And if you're interested, try your Purple mattress risk-free with free shipping and returns. Financing is available too. Purple is comfort reinvented. Right now, you guys will get 10% off any order of $200 or more. Go to purple.com/TMGW10 and use promo code TMGW10. That's purple.com/TMGW10. Promo code TMGW10 for 10% off any order of $200 or more. Purple.com/TMGW10. Promo code TMGW10. Terms apply.
Whether you've got tough skin or sensitive baby soft skin like me, you want a razor that keeps shaving simple. You want a razor that's gentle on your skin, leaving it moisturized, super smooth, and bump free, y'all. What you really want is the ATHENA Club razor, which is designed with built-in skin guards and an innovative handle that is gentle on curves. You know we got them, and helps prevent razor burn. You know I've had it. The blade's surrounded by water-activated serum with shea butter and hyaluronic acid, which is basically the holy grail of skincare. Plus, the razor kit, it's $9, you guys. It's cheaper than a freaking cocktail. And it comes with an extra blade head and a hook for the shower storage. The ATHENA Club razor paired with their shave foam, dewy body lotion, and creamy body wash will make your skin feel like a dream. Honestly, guys, I'm a broken freaking record when it comes to this razor. I tried it the first time to be able to do an ad read, and I have not stopped using ATHENA Club razor since. It is incredible on my super sensitive skin. So if you want to give it a shot, show your skin you care with the ATHENA Club razor kit. Sign up today and you'll get 20% off your first order. Just go to athenaclub.com and use promo code WEIRD. That's ATHENACLUB.com with promo code WEIRD for 20% off.
It is Gritty's 3rd birthday today.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy? Gritty is a freaking Libra.
Wow.
I know, sorry. It was Mamrie's birthday a couple days ago.
Yeah, right?
Speaking of orange things, I'm so sorry. Oh, eggs.
Speaking of giant orange things, Mamrie turned 30.
Poached eggs on my face.
Oh man, I've already been here for like 36 hours.
Physically? Yeah.
Yeah. At least.
Yeah.
I got here yesterday.
Yeah.
Because Grace needed to change.
Big woo for yesterday.
Grace needed, my favorite Beatles song.
I like the original title, The Day Before.
Yeah. No, because Grace had to change her flight, and Delta would not change my flight. They would not. And I was up on that customer service line, and it got sad. I said, why am I even loyal to you?
You said that to a customer service representative that works for Delta.
I did. To be fair, I had just binged Bachelor in Paradise. I was like,
is that fair? I don't think that's fair at all. What did they say?
They said, ma'am, I'm sorry. This isn't my policy. And I hung up.
Wow.
But anyway.
So it turns out the Delta customer service line is a great opportunity to get out all of your trauma and issues.
Totally. No, but I got here yesterday and I've been enjoying the city. I went to a concert last night.
I know you freaking tied one on last night.
Bitch, I was doing Cat's Cradle.
About not flying in early, and then suddenly Mamrie's just being Mamrie out in the city. And I was like, look at her. She doesn't need me. I would have tethered you.
Well, you would have full on put on a kid's backpack with the leash?
Yeah. I would have had the backpack. I'd be like, make sure I don't leave the hotel.
No, I was getting a little, drunk by myself. I was 2 martinis in at a hotel. Well, it wasn't. It was like a nice bar near our hotel. And then I realized Judas Priest was playing 3 blocks away.
Wow.
Can tell this is full of metalheads.
Yeah.
We have a huge Venn diagram of fans.
Yeah.
But it was really great. I went by myself, and Rob could still scream, and it was just like all these 80s metalheads just like watching their lord.
And they don't dance. They don't like shimmy or anything. I don't know. I don't know.
No, they just like scream. They just like scream. Oh no, those guys were just like looking like,
So everyone just stands
and they
still.
do this.
Oh, okay. So they bop a little bit.
No, I was like doing this. And you would have thought I was Paula Abdul. Yeah. like a Laker girl. I was like, oh, I'm showing out too much. Oh my God. But then I went back to the hotel because I knew I had to.
Thank gosh.
Yeah, I had to call it early. Mm-hmm. And then I went to get a nightcap from the bar, and there was a girl eating a whole pizza by herself. So I said, oh, I'm going to make friends with her. And I did. I got 2 slices of pizza.
That's real friendship. Yeah. No, I stayed home because I had to make sure Goose was fine. And then, woo, dog you've never met. It was actually really difficult to take care of. No, she was totally fine. And then I also got drunk by myself, and then put on some of the costumes that I bought for these shows.
Oh, girl, I saw the Instagram.
Yeah, no, look, I have videos on my phone that I found for myself this morning where I have cut off the sleeves of the bare bones bodysuit because it is so comfortable. I fell asleep in it last night.
If you guys haven't seen, it's like one of the full morph suits that looks like your skin got ripped off.
Imagine what your body looks like without skin. It's that, but you put it on top of your skin, and it is just like a sweet little hug. And I cut off the headpiece, and I cut off the sleeves because I wanted to be accessible and fashionable.
Fucking Met Gala up in there.
Yeah, no, I cut off the feet. I made it like a full little romper situation for myself. And so I just danced around. Basically, I could have been like Judas Priest, by myself last night.
You would have fit in perfectly.
I know.
You would have looked so metal.
Oh, can you imagine? Like, that's the thing. Is like, when are you not allowed to show up wearing a bodysuit that just shows tendons to a public place?
I think you always can.
Right? Okay.
I think it's acceptable. But however, you wanted to be cool there because I got I got a beer, and that was cool. And then I walked up to the guy who clearly was not like a metal head, and the bartender, and I was like, I just want a White Claw. And he goes, do you want me to put it in a glass with a little ice so it looks like a big ass cocktail? I said, I would love that.
Wow.
So then I was like, yeah, it's a triple vodka soda.
So White Claws are nerdy now? Or
They're
are they
not
shitty?
nerdy, but
are they like pumpkin spice lattes of...
Are they the pumpkin?
Oh, visceral reaction from someone over there. Yes, they are. Or they're fine.
I think they're
Who
fine.
Who gives a fuck?
I did in my little brain last night.
Yeah. I mean, it's Judas Priest.
Yeah.
here's a question that I have, because it's been a second since I've gotten a flight so early like I did this morning.
Woof.
Why does every woman that looks like a stepmom thinks that she can get on the flight before everyone else?
Yeah. While they'll be like, we're boarding like pregnant people and wheelchairs, and they're like, boarding group 7, like
edged her way, and then her partner, this man, like hung back. And I was in between them because I had the right boarding group, and she was trying to edge first. And look, she looks exactly like my own stepmother, and so I had like a bit of like a, hey, Maureen, not Maureen, I see what you're doing. He's back there waiting. And I did the thing where I looked her in the eyes with my mask, and I turned around, I looked him in the eyes with my mask, and I said, I know, she's a bit much, eh? I didn't say it. I said it with my eyes. We've all learned to express with our eyes so much. I'm not a fucking bitch.
No, it's true. With the year and a half of mask wearing, it's like we used to be like, la la la, now we're all like freaking Cleopatra.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a weird thing happen on my flight.
What happened?
Well, I was the window seat, and there was a guy, and then I was really hoping we had the middle one open, you know, and we got to the very end. And then this like cute girl, early 20s comes, she's wearing a Playboy hoodie, and she comes and she sits down, and she's like, oh, I'm right there. I was like, and so she gets in, and she's got like talent. Like
talent?
No.
Oh. Charisma, uniqueness, and nerve following?
Yeah. She had like huge fake acrylic nails.
Oh, talons. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
and so talons. They were like 3 inches long. And so of course the guy, the older man, who really just like, I don't even think he noticed me getting in my seat. I was like a ghost. He's like, oh, over. And he was like, those are some big nails. That's what he said.
Wait, he said to her,
he said like, whoa. Those are some long nails.
Just turned into like a fast food chain mascot.
Right?
Hello.
Ooh. And so he's like, those are big nails. She goes, oh, I have to have them for work. And then I said,
well,
stop.
I have some questions.
I said, well, I'll see you later, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Right? Like, no, I kept it in, but I just paused it. And he goes, what do you do for work? And she goes, I'm a bottle service girl. And he goes, what is that? And she goes, you know, when you go to a club. And he's like, mm-hmm. I was like, he don't fucking know.
Yeah. And you serve bottles.
Country club. Yeah. She goes, I'm like one of the girls who brings out when people order bottles, and they make us have long nails.
For what?
I guess for pictures. Like while they're holding stuff.
Oh man, I wish I had that job. Every photo I'd be like, you wanted this. I have to have this for my job. Wolverine, Wolverine, Wolverine.
But so then they're talking, and then I'm, you know, pretending I'm watching TV.
Which I'm sure is very obvious that you're not. Like,
Ooh.
Yes, television, yes.
Great quip. You know what? I will do a 30-second ad that's interactive. So I'm forgetting. And then she's talking about how they required and how often she goes. And then I just go, do they pay for it?
You asked that.
Yeah. And she said, no. And I was just like, Anyway, what are those housewives doing?
Wow.
That was my flight.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. I'm going, my flight was literally the Wi-Fi didn't work, and then I went to the bathroom when the seatbelt sign was still on, like
You're
a fucking renegade. But it was only because the woman next to me asked me to get up so she could go to the bathroom, and I was like, I'm going to just draft her and go to the bathroom. And then I heard a man in the back complaining about the Wi-Fi didn't work, and I drafted his complaint, and I was like, oh, I also click, it won't work. And they did not give a fuck about the Wi-Fi working or not, and I loved every second that they didn't care about any of it.
Here's the thing, though.
What?
When I get mad about the Wi-Fi in a plane, I gotta go. You're telling me
check myself.
that signal doesn't go into space, hit a satellite, and then directly hit this plane?
You're saying that my devices don't work in the sky as conveniently as I want? No, I'm not an astronaut, but I want every convenience available to me right now. There was a man that put his foot up on someone else's seat, and I thought he was a terrorist. He looked like Beck, and I gave him, and I was like, look at this man with a fancy little kind. If he's here tonight, hello, I liked your shirt a lot, but I did not like your behavior. I watched him. He ordered a Bloody Mary. I think if he ordered a Virgin Bloody Mary, then that's a fucking sociopath.
Yeah, who just wants sodium?
Right? And then I just watched him. He bought headphones so he could watch TV, right? That's red flag.
Yeah.
And then he fell asleep while he was watching who knows what. I should have known because I was staring at him most of my flight.
And he was the weirdo.
And then he put his foot up, his little bootstrap foot on this woman's seat in front of him, and he did it for so long that I just could not stop staring at this. And I was like, no one else. So everything that I've done that I think might be questionable behavior is fucking out this window that is concealed and that we can't get out of this plane. Because this man, I want all attention on this man. And it didn't happen.
Meanwhile, someone else was watching you being like, have you seen that woman?
Trust me,
I eavesdropping on everyone.
I filmed him, but I turned my thing on my phone all the way down dark, so it looked like I was just holding a dead phone while I filmed him. So no one would know that I was a crazy person.
You said, I'm just trying to get the Wi-Fi.
I said, oh, how does this thing work in the sky? Look at what that guy's doing, boots. Anyway.
Yeah, we gotta keep going.
Yep.
I could talk about our flights. These were, by the way, very short flights. And this is, we
was
find
3
this many
hours.
things to be annoyed about.
It got weird. If the idea of paying off your debt makes you feel like you want to scream violently into a pillow, you're not alone. Millions of people are in the same situation, and UPSTART fully understands and they want to help. UPSTART is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan, all online, and get you on the path to financial freedom. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used UPSTART to get one fixed monthly payment. UPSTART knows you're more than your credit score, and it's expanding access to affordable credit. Unlike other lenders, UPSTART considers your income and current employment to find you a smarter rate for your loan. With a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate up front for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. Plus, you can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan. If you're interested, find out how UPSTART can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/TMGW. That's upstart.com/TMGW. Do not forget to use our URL to let them know that we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Again, upstart.com/TMGW.
If you deal with stress, anxiety, or pain, because that's basically part of the human condition, you've probably been looking for ways to feel better. And the best way to feel better is with FEALS. FEALS is a premium CBD that helps you feel your best and keeps your head clear, delivered straight to your door. CBD naturally helps reduce stress, anxiety, pain, and even sleeplessness. If you haven't been getting those good old Z's, maybe it's time for the CBD. There's no hangover or addiction, and it's all about what you don't feel. Feels, I feel like just feels like it gives me just a chill vibe. Personally, I use it to help deal with stress. There's something calming about it to me, and that calm also blends into the evening time, so I get better sleep. Just place a few drops of Feels under your tongue and feel the difference in minutes. Remember that finding the correct dose is super important, like all things, but Feels offers a free hotline to help guide your personal experience. The Feels monthly membership makes your self-care even easier, and you're going to save money on every order. You can pause or cancel. We all have those things pop up in our life. We'll start feeling better today with Feels. Become a member by going to feals.com/TMGW, and you're going to get 50% off your first order with free shipping. 50% off? I'm already feeling less stressed. That's FEALS.com/TMGW to become a member and get 50% off automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. Feals.com/TMGW. Okay. We're back. This is live today, Grace and Mamrie. Here's what I have to say is I talk on that about how I befriended the girl with the pizza at the bar.
Yeah.
what I don't really say is that we hung out for like 2 hours.
I know. You gloss over that so casually.
I needed to like get to the meat, but like I hung out with her for like 2 hours. She just started like an eyebrow business, cute as a button. We took shots together. Like it was so fun. She was like, I'm here with my boyfriend. He's sleeping. I came down to get us a pizza, but like now I'm just hanging out with you. So anyway, and then it comes to like, I'm here to do a show. We talk. She's obsessed. Can't wait. Can we come? I said, just hit me up tomorrow. I'll put your name on the list. Like this is gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
She never hit me up. And so now, both A, I'm offended, and B, I don't know if she was blackout drunk and just doesn't remember.
I'm saying that you got to remember that your ability to take shots casually is different than everyone else's ability to do that.
But see, now I just follow a random eyebrow artist in Minneapolis, and I don't know if the unfollow is rude.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You'll have to.
She
do
posts
it
a lot. She posts a lot.
Do it in the middle of the night and then blame it on you updated your app and it unfollowed a bunch of people. But I do remember that after our show, we went to the lobby bar that night and you were like, we tried to ask the bartender, like, are you guys open? Can we just get one last call drink? And he's like, it was already last call. The bartender was so ripshit drunk. And you were like, that was our bartender last night, and he was equally this drunk last night.
Yeah, the bartender was drunker than me, for sure. Okay, so now we have another super fun live show. Yes. This one is you're going to feel immersed. I need you to just get some visuals going. We are in Chicago for this.
Honestly, I think Chicago, I love all of our shows in
equally,
unique
like
and equal ways. But Chicago, there was something really magical about this show.
There was a spark. There was a table full of pervs from our Patreon, which fed us an energy. There was also our sweet Quinn, who's a listener who had a couple sign language interpreters. And so that is...
God bless them and trying to interpret what the fuck we were doing on that stage.
To have to sign our asses, God bless. Give them a raise. So on this one, just to refresh, remember, Grace, we talk about Rainforest Cafe.
Yep.
But then we talk about a very special tweet that I got. And then we lose our goddamn minds.
Oh, I remember.
Here you go. Here's Chicago.
How are you doing, Mames?
You know, I'm fucking wild.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You know,
I could take that in so many different directions.
Well, I'm a little disappointed.
Oh.
Because we rolled into town.
Yeah. Literally, on one wheel, the two of us trying to crank our way into town today. And our arms are so tired.
No, we rolled into town and we're very excited to see that we were only a couple blocks from a Rainforest Cafe and that shit is permanently closed.
Yeah, and that's a embarrassing thing to close down. Because that whole corner of that block is so specifically a Rainforest Cafe. And I don't know what you do with that. What do you do?
Yeah.
I would love to buy it to try it. Like, look, I don't want to mention Chip and Joanna Gaines again, but I would like to see what they do with that.
Would you keep the huge tree frog?
Only frogs and toucans. You can, toucan. They're gonna make it a WeWork space, and everyone will be uplifted by all of it.
No, Grace and I were so excited. We were like, we're gonna go get lava flows before the show.
Yeah, I want an animatronic screaming in my ear before we get here, just to calm down.
Well, speaking of the rainforest and wild animals, I saw an article. Right?
An article. I thought you were going to say an animal of sorts, but an article is an animal of sorts.
Yeah.
Okay.
An article about, what just happened at the Bronx Zoo? There were a bunch of little kids at the gorilla station, and the gorillas started giving insert better.
They were doing
for
chilies
blowjob.
on a Friday night, is what they were doing.
They started performing fellatio.
Yeah.
Which I also don't like because it reminds me of the spelling of gelato. But
yeah, it sounds like something you get at a high-end spa.
Yeah.
Which I guess maybe
I have the cucumber and myrrh fellatio. No, but so all these parents were like,
look, if parents are taking kids to a zoo, that should be the whole time.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit's crazy.
It's animal jail.
Yeah.
The inmates were just fucking getting it on.
Hey guys, if you haven't realized, this show is an opportunity for Mamrie and I to get our grievances out. Okay? Anyway, on our flight here, I don't know if you picked this up. The pilot whispered a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Like when he was announcing that we were taking off and that we were, 30 minutes away from landing, he was whispering, and it made me uncomfortable.
Is it because of your hate of ASMR?
Yeah, exactly that. And I started to think about the idea of like the only person I want to be confident in everything they do in their life, vocally, physically, is a pilot.
Yeah.
And if he's whispering to me in some seductive, calming way, I don't want any part of it.
I'm into it, man.
Because I started to think this might be the next thing for airlines to, calm people, passengers, that like all ASMR airline. Flight attendants ASMR, pilot ASMR. Yeah, have you ever thought about this? Because I got $1 billion idea if anyone's looking to invest out there.
Have y'all got airline money? Because why are you here?
Whispers of the sky.
Oh, I kind of like the whispering. That makes me way less uncomfortable than when they make jokes.
Oh, really?
Like, I don't need your tight five. I need your eyes on the sky, buddy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
All right. Did you see what happened on the flight to me on my Twitter? Okay.
What is that?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay. I tweeted. It was really cute. I was like, oh, I love getting on a flight and like snuggling, like getting comfy with a new book to warm my lap while I like furiously look for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And someone responded, I felt that tweet. It was Devon Sawa. My secretions went into overload.
I'm gonna throw up inside of my body.
Devon Sawa.
I'm looking this
Not
up
only
right
liked
now.
It,
Okay.
He responded. I wrote down. Fellatio.
God,
Gorilla
if he could
fellatio.
see you now.
I felt this tweet, and I said, I felt a lot of things from that tweet.
Wait.
Casper,
Wait. Oh my God,
Yeah,
he did.
you just come. Yeah.
It only has 17 likes. 18 there.
Oh, that tweet is legal.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Devon Sawa.
I have
Sorry.
kept this secret for like 6 hours.
You have. Literally 6 hours ago, he tweeted this. Holy shit. All right.
Like, who would you?
What do we do with this? What do I say? Do I respond? Do I say I double felt this tweet?
Wait. You have to respond, and then we have to see if he
All right,
responds by the end of the show.
What do I say? He said I felt this tweet. What do I say? I already liked his tweet, and so it's already at 20. So someone out there liked it just now. God bless your beautiful soul. Okay. He said I felt this tweet to you, and then I had to tweet my reply. Oh shit. What do I do? Oh my God.
I felt you.
Oh my God. This is why I can't help you with any of your fucking promposals. This shit's insane. Okay. I felt this tweet.
Something witty but relatable.
And not desperate. But like, I want him to know that I'm crafting this in front of 200 friends right now.
Why don't we take a selfie with the audience and say we all felt that tweet?
Okay, you know what?
Fucking do it. Oh, and now you got your phone. See, being prepared is helpful.
No, I know, except I have a terrible camera on my phone.
I'm so nervous. Okay,
guys, everyone look cool and not desperate, okay?
Can we get like house lights up?
What do I do? Okay. What do we do?
We just take
What's like a Devon Sawa face? Okay. All right, there we go. Everyone be freaking cool. No one be a nerd. Don't be it.
Okay, tweet that to him.
Oh my God. But wait.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense at all?
I don't know.
All right, I'm just gonna tweet him this photo.
I'm so nervous. I can't
context. My heart is beating so hard. Are there any medical people in the audience? Please be on standby right now, because this shit is boiling my blood. Okay. Guys.
Are you okay?
Right. Yeah, do you want to talk to them while I figure out how to tweet a photo at someone? Oh, we got 35 X. Four more of you are all
Okay,
over.
respond.
Okay, what do I do?
Then you
I just-
add the photo.
Oh, fuck. Which one?
How long have you been on Twitter?
I know, but what do I say?
You say, we all felt this tweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my heart's fucking beating out of my chest. We all felt this tweet. Do I put a period or no punctuation?
Hashtag secretions.
What do I do? Period or no punctuation? No punctuation. I'm not a fucking nerd. All right. Ah, I
I'm thrilled.
I'm going to throw up before the night is over.
I think we have to go back
Wow.
into the
And
show.
the only thing I had to talk about is the fact that I'm so thankful you guys are here and not the Harry Styles concert tonight.
You guys,
Should we tweet at Harry Styles right now?
Devin Sawa was our Harry Styles of the mid-90s.
If he had no musical ability.
None.
Well, that was a delight. And
Wow.
do you want to tell the people the follow-up to that adventure?
Yeah, the follow-up is that Casper, aka Devin Sawa, later on, thankfully, one of the people in the audience shouted out, which we don't encourage that much during the show, shouted out and let me know that he had retweeted the tweet that I sent live. And I think what he said was, yes, all caps, a couple exclamation points. And so that happened within the half hour that we were on stage and doing it. So he was at his phone, ready and willing. So
Well, to be fair, I'm going to give him credit. To be fair, he's in that new Chucky show.
yeah, I'm
So
looking
he's
at his
having to do a
Twitter
lot
now.
of promo, etc. But
Yeah.
you guys, it was a thrilling moment to share with the audience. That is
Truly
for damn
wonderful.
sure.
It helped confirm that everything we do is truly a fever dream, and that our imaginations and imaginal world mixing with our reality is not always helpful for me grounding myself. But it was so wonderful, and I want to think that it was the magic of the Chicago audience that manifested that moment for us.
I totally agree. And speaking of, I just want to thank you guys for listening to our NPR throwback flashback best of
It's our clip show.
It's so good. We're gonna be back next week with a normal as podcast, but
Yeah.
in the
And
meantime,
don't forget, get your tickets to Charlotte. Get your tickets for all the upcoming shows. We got Nashville, Cincinnati. We got New York, Boston, and Philly in January.
and Boston's almost sold out, and that's not till January. So
That's
if
crazy.
you think about Boston, get those ticks.
We also haven't super promoted, but Phoenix is happening for us too.
Oh yeah, sorry, Phoenix in November, y'all.
Yeah. So if you live in that area, get those tickets because we have hardly sold any in there because we forget to say that we've added that date.
Yes, please come to Phoenix, and I mean, it got weird.
It got weird.